Hey Libra, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you on two subjects. We're going to be asking Tarot and Oracle about love and about money. I put a poll out there recently asking what you'd like to hear about, and those were the two subjects, right? And not a big surprise, that's what we always want to know. Soon I'll be doing a reading on life path, life purpose. And so keep your eyes peeled for that. If you haven't yet, please hit the like button. I thank you so dearly. And we're going to do Oracle to begin with. These are the big messengers of the deck. And we're going to start with love. If you'd like to skip love and go on to the money part, then I'll have that time stamped below in the description box. If you'd like for me to pray for you, say hi in the comments section. Even an emoji, that works as well. And it leaves us something that we can focus on that represents your energy. Only love and light is welcome in this space. All right, you guys, starting with your love message of find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. That's awesome. What's going on for you? Find comfort and balance in simple ways. The word simple really stands out to me. You have support all around you. What's coming at you, Libra? What do you need to know about? In love, what's coming for my Libras? At the time of viewing this, for my Libras, we have Ace of Pentacles. In love, yes, this can be gifts. This can also be self-value. This is worth, value. This is landing in your lap. This is something new coming towards my Libras. Towards my Libras. Wow. Queen of Cups. And we've got the Sun. Who's this Queen of Cups? This is an individual. Now, this could be outside of you, or this could be you embracing this energy. And it's a very loving, nurturing, spiritual, emotionally intuitive, empathic, creative energy, very watery. So it could also represent a water sign or somebody very sensitive in your midst. But either way, we have this new opportunity to prosper in your realm of relationships. And, you know, it doesn't surprise me that we got this message, find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you, because we've got the Four of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. So this is... you guys might be, some of you guys are getting married. Those are two marriage cards. So that's just some of you guys. Others of you, this is kind of talking about, this is such a positive reading. This is talking about positive, you're getting all the happy cards in the deck. This is you feeling really in alignment with yourself, feeling very loved. And in hindsight, it could be after a period of not so much embracing this. But there's like this new opportunity. I think somebody's seeing the value in you. And I think you're seeing the value in yourself. I know that we would love to have that big glow up on our own, but oftentimes we're triggered into that glow up by the way somebody else responds to us. People act like mirrors. You know, you see... you've got those friends, for instance, that always think your jokes are funny. And for some reason, you are super funny around them, you know. So people amplify certain characteristics. They amplify certain parts of you. And I feel that this is somebody, Queen of Wands, in your midst. Could be a fire sign or somebody very confident. There's somebody that is, I think, amplifying parts of you that you love. And some of those parts are going to actually kind of run with it in a very independent manner. I see that there's a certain amount of independence in your love reading, but it's really healthy. Very interesting love reading. It's like you feel safe, and there's no loss. I don't see any loss. I only see gain. I see so much yellow in your reading. You got all this yellow coming through, this bright, beautiful light. Happy and joyful time. So let me be really clear with you, Libra. This is a time for celebration, for joy, for knowing that you are surrounded in love and light, and you can be so independently. I don't see any signs of codependence. The Sun card, I said codependence and the devil came out. What's this, devil? Tell me! Sometimes the devil talks about like I'm going to just say lots of sex. I'm just going to say that, okay? Ten of Cups. This is not a bad devil. This is, notice that these people are chained to the devil. Sometimes the devil talks about being connected to something in a way that you don't expect, in a manner that feels like it has a little bit of control over you. And that can be love, that can be a relationship, that can be also marriage and commitments. So this is like something beyond you, that I don't feel it's a bad devil. I think it's getting into locking down with somebody, getting into something. But you have independence that's popping out through here too, which is key. All right. If that resonates, let me know. That's a pretty powerful reading. Let's talk about this money category we've got. You've got the message of new rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. So some of you guys might be changing your schedule. Some of you guys have just joined new teams. You've started a new job. You might be even launching something out on your own, and it's going to require adaptation. It's going to, or adaptability. That's a better probably way of saying that. Yeah, it's going to require some flexibility. Let's see what Tarot wants to tell you about this. For my Libra, career, new rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. We have 3 of Swords. What's this 3 of Swords? Okay, what else? New rhythms are coming into your life now. You're wow, you are on a new path. This is the message of the Fool. So messages are coming towards you soon. You might be even traveling. So 8 of Wands is very, very fast energy. So this is something coming towards you very quickly. We have the Fool. It's going to change everything. So if this is a trip you're taking, or these are pay attention to your phone, to your social media. If you stay in contact with people via LinkedIn or Instagram, pay attention to it all, because on those heels of communication or travel is a very fresh start. These came out together. Let's talk about them. One sec. What is this, Nina? Okay. They're coming out fine. Okay. I'm going to tell you something. You're getting an opportunity to join something. It's going to be an institution of some sort, or maybe there's a group dynamic. So the Hierophant rules over our commitments, our belief systems, our religions sometimes, even the institution of marriage, but the institutions, things that we subscribe to, usually with others. And this is met with maybe the feeling of a little bit of defensiveness, maybe a little just not giving up or anything, but a little bit of weariness. That's there for a reason, but I don't even feel like we need to focus on that, because that's just life experience. There is a little bit of a weariness to maybe commit, and you realize that there's going to be some transformation that's going to have to happen from you in order to kind of adapt into this group or into this modality. So there's a choice that you have to make, and it might be a little bit tough for whatever reason at first, because you're trying to find your intuition around it. You know, like the moon in the background always is going to represent intuition, and she's blindfolded for a reason. So that means that your fears are clouding it up a little bit, and that's just a little bit of indecision. And Libra, like, one of your gifts is like always is so ironic that our strengths are also our weaknesses, and one of Libra's strengths is that ability to see both sides of something, and sometimes that can create a little bit of indecision. So this is best addressed head on. What actually is happening is you're coming out of a place of apathy. So give yourself a pat on the back here. You're not delaying it more than necessary. You're not wasting time. This is you actually changing temperatures of water. For some reason, I want to, have you ever done like a cold plunge and then a hot plunge, like a sauna or a hot tub, and then done a cold plunge? I know some of you guys have. And it's like, that's that moment of like, I made this choice. I want to make this choice. I want to do this. but it's going to be so different. It's going to be, I'm going to have to adapt to it. But you're going to be really happy that you did, because you're coming out of kind of a sleepy place and you're going to feel your intuition louder and louder. So you did, in fact, get that moon, right? She's sitting on the moon. It's like this crescent right here. You are coming out of a place of indecision. I love that for you. That's awesome. The Fool card for my Libras. Work, work, work. I think you're about to go into a phase of deep focus. And it's a different kind of work. This is very new for a lot of you guys. And I want to say that for some of you, you've dodged a bullet. I just need to send that message. You have, as you go along, you're going to realize that you're absolutely capable of this. Not only that, but you're thriving. Not only that, but it's like you've always been meant to do this. I think you have the ability, some other people don't, to think rationally, think very practically in this position that you are somehow getting in. With the King of Swords, I think that your life experience leading up to now has actually lent you insight that others might not have. And it's very raw, real, truthful insight in your position. Anything else for my Libras? I think you're coming out of a fogginess. I think you're coming out in your that foggy period of time. Maybe it was indecision around a job. Maybe it was just not feeling like really empowered in that place. Whatever it was, you're coming out of it. You're putting down this burden. And you know, the 9 of Wands is that tired feeling you might have gotten, or that defensive or protective feeling you might have gotten into when you were making the choice to commit to this institution, this job, this MO. And you can finally kind of put down that burden. So there's a bit of a timeline here. New rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. On that note, I would like to leave you with one more message, and this is from the Mudra Oracle deck, okay? And each message, affirmation, if you will, comes with a hand gesture. So for those of you guys who don't use your hands, can't use your hands to do the hand gesture, you have an affirmation. And this hand gesture is something you can do while you meditate, while you pray, while you fall asleep at night. It's just meant to empower you in the physical realm, which I think is pretty cool. All right, we have enthusiasm, and that is taking, let me just make sure. Yeah, that's taking your ring finger and placing it on your thumb. Okay, this is enthusiasm. A new start, it literally says. A new start. Here's the affirmation that goes along with it. I start afresh and taste the beginner's eagerness. Yes! Regularly starting anew is as much a part of life as the spring is part of the year. Even the oldest of trees produce new branches, leaves, and blossoms, and the smallest beginning can produce great things. A fresh start brings new impetus. Pulls one out of a rut, presents a welcome challenge, helps us to dare and bring excitement and success into our lives. In your mind's eye, you can already see what is freshly emerging. You work on the picture until it completely meets your needs, desires, and possibilities, and fires your enthusiasm. All right, you guys, I'm sending off with love and light. Say hi in the comment section if you'd like for us to pray for you. Of course, like and subscribe if this was helpful. Bye-bye.